55% of publishers who publish books on Amazon don't make money on Amazon. You might actually have a friend who is also a publisher that has done over 50 books and they are struggling with sales. Now, the problem is not that they uploaded their books on the wrong website. No. The same website you uploaded your book and the same website other publishers are uploading their book and they are making as much money as they are supposed to make in their Amazon KDP business. That is the same website they uploaded their book. But the problem is that they missed the niche. Now, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a niche that you can start publishing on right now as a KDP publisher that will make you your first $1,000 in the next 7 days, guaranteed. Now, this niche, you might even know this niche, but the thing is that is one of the most dangerous niche on Amazon. If you don't know how to publish book on this particular niche, you might lose your Amazon KDP account. So in this video, I'll be sharing with you how to get titles on this particular niche, how to get profitable keyword, how to stay safe, and how to go about writing the books. I might not necessarily show you in this video how to write the books because I've actually laid out a framework in the ZTH Amazon KDP blueprint how to write on this particular niche from start to finish. So in this video, I'm actually going to be exposing to you how to write on this niche that can make you your first $1,000 in the next 7 days. That is if you choose the right titles to write about. Now, this niche I'm talking about is called the biography niche. Now, let me show you something. For example, I pick up a book like this. Now, this book is called Destiny Step Into Your Purpose by Teddy Jakes. Now, because of this author is a popular author, I can decide to leverage on, the popularity of this author and its relevance. Now, the biography niche is powered by three core elements. One is popularity, two is relevance, and three is trend. If you have a book like this, The 100 Million Money Models by Alex Hormozi. Now, this book is the highest selling non-fiction book on Amazon. It has a Guinness Book of World Record. The only thing for you to do to make a good amount of money as a publisher who wants to leverage on the influence of this author, their relevance, the trend that is happening in their book, is by writing a biography about them. But how to do it is what a lot of people don't know, because most people has lost their KDP account just because they wrote a biography book about someone and they don't know how to do it properly. So I'll be sharing with you how to do it properly. Now, if you've not subscribed to the Value Bank YouTube channel, before we actually go into the steps, how to get the titles to write on, the things you need to do to stay safe in this particular niche, I want you to take 1 second of your time to actually give this video a like. And also, if you've not subscribed to the Value Bank YouTube channel, make sure you do so. Without further ado, let's get into my system. Now, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you've not paid attention to any of my videos, I want you to pay attention to this video. And if you are a struggling publisher, you've not been able to make like $1,000, I want you to pay like a rapt attention to this video. Now, this niche is one of the most profitable niches on Amazon, you understand, and is one of the most easiest niche that you can go into and make real amount of money. Not only being the easiest, it is also easy to create books in this particular niche. But the problem is, if you are not careful, your account is going to get terminated. And that is why you need to pay attention to this video. Now, for this video to get to the right people, first of all, make sure that you give this video a like. And if you've not subscribed to the Value Bank YouTube channel, make sure you do so. Click on the subscribe button and click on the like button. Now, let's get into the video. Now, the first thing you have to do if you want to do this research is to turn on your incognito mode and go to amazon.com. Okay, you go to amazon.com Now, one thing that actually powers this, that can help you like make real amount of money in this particular niche, okay, is by making sure that you have like the necessary thing that is needed for you to succeed. Now, if you have logged into Amazon.com, the first thing you need to do is to change your address so that whatever you are doing research on will be based on the US market. You get. Now, if you are here, the next thing for you to do is to come here and put here on books, then come here and put here on best sellers. Now, if here is on best sellers, you now scroll down and look for books. Look for books. Now, one of the tools that you need to, do this effectively is BookBeam. If you don't have BookBeam, you might be limited to the data you need to, make decisions. You know that on Amazon KDP, the reason why people don't make money is because of bad decisions. Because someone can look at a keyword and they feel that this keyword is profitable, while that keyword is not profitable. You understand? So your ability to determine if a keyword is profitable will, will be like a key factor on if you will succeed in the Amazon KDP business or you will not. You get? So if you are here, what you need to do is, the first thing for you to do, if your BookBeam is working, is to look at the books that we have on the first page. You understand? Now, in this particular biography niche, you can write on anybody. You understand? You can write on anybody. The only thing you need is that let the information about that particular person you are writing about be publicly available on the internet, which means they should have a Wikipedia page. You understand? And a way to choose like the right person to write about, do a biography about, is by one, just like I said in the intro of this video, relevance; two, popularity; three, trend. If you have these three elements complete in someone you want to do a book about, you are going to make a lot of sales. That one is guaranteed. Now, let's take, for example, you come to Amazon. First of all, the way we entered this particular page right now is by making sure we enter through what I call a bestseller research method. Now, a bestseller research method shows you, the best-selling book on a particular niche. If I go from this niche to the biography niche, it will list the bestsellers on that particular biography niche. Now, this particular page that we are on right now is the best-selling books on Amazon. You understand? And the way to leverage on this particular niche, if you want to really make a good amount of money, first of all, one of the most dangerous thing to do is, if you are not careful, is to write on like most of these authors that you are seeing here. But it's also one of the most profitable if you know how to write on them. You get? Now, if you know how to write on them, you can come to Amazon and you are seeing data that you can make decisions with. Now, if you come to Amazon, you see that this particular book is a memo. You understand? But it's selling very well. This particular book you are seeing, that is Nobody's Girl, a memoir of surviving abuse and fighting for justice. You get? This book is ranked number 2 on Amazon. And I want you to actually look at the kind of sales this book is making per day on Amazon. Is making from 1,480 to 6,000 sales per day, and this book is actually making over $45,000 in a day, which means this particular book is really selling. You understand? Is really selling. So if you go ahead and do a biography book on this particular author, you will make sales because, one, traffic is going into their book, which means as people are searching for their book to buy or they are buying their book, they have succeeded to the point that the book has actually succeeded to the point that their name even becomes a keyword. You understand? So when you have that keyword in your title, which is their name, Virginia Robert Geoffrey, If their book is ranking, you are ranking close to their book. As their book is making sales and people are going to actually purchase this particular book, you also have the chance of selling because you have a biography about that person. So when someone sees a book that this person wrote, which is a memo, they see a biography about that particular person, the book cover is attractive. They will want to learn about that particular person they are reading about. You get? So most of the customers that will be purchasing their book will fall into your book and also purchase your book. So this is one method of actually, getting people to write on in this particular niche. You get? Now, just imagine that this book is making as much money as they are making. Now, you come to this book, you see how much this book is making, $11,000 every single month, estimated $11,000 every single day. You understand? Which means in a month, this book is actually making over $300,000. You understand? The only thing you need to leverage on, the relevance and the trend and the profitability of this book is to write a biography about this particular person. You understand? This is like one of the most easiest way to make money in the biography niche. But if you are not careful, just like I said, you might get into issues. And one of the ways to actually stay safe, if you are writing on an author that has a book on Amazon, is to make sure that you don't include, take this tip, you don't include their names in your metadata. Now, not all of your metadata, but your 7 backend keyword and maybe your description. You get? The only place you have their name is your title, which is very legal and ethical for you to do. But their name should nowhere near your 7 backend keywords. You get? The only thing you need to get your book closer to their book is their name. You get? Now, when you follow this method and you do like 5 book on this biography niche, there is no way you will not make $500 to $1,000 on Amazon every single month or week. You get? That is all you need. And one way to also go to like this particular niche and make money is to write on popular people, especially now. Let's go to the biography niche itself. Now, if you are going to the biography niche, I want you to look at something. Okay. In the biography niche, we have different sub niches here. You can see we have art and literature, we have biography, we have community and culture, we have historical, you know, we have memo, we have professional academics, we have reference collection, we have regional Canada, we have regional US, we have survivor, we have travels and explorers, we have true crime. These are different subcategories and sub niches on this particular biography and memo niche. Now, when you come down, you are seeing the bestsellers in biographies. If you come down again, you see the books that are doing well. You first of all see that particular book I told you about that is doing very well. Now, let's do a refresh on this particular page. Okay, because I want BookBeam to actually pick out the numbers of sales this particular book are doing. Now, you look at this book is doing about $23,000 per day. If you go ahead and write on this particular author, you will be rest assured that you will be making a lot of money on Amazon. To understand, look at this particular book also. This book is making about $25,000 a day. If you go ahead and do a book on this particular guy, you will make a lot of money. Now, you see that book again, you understand, is here again, you understand, is also making a lot of money. If you come down, you see a book by Eric Trump. But I will tell you, if you want to stay safe on Amazon, just avoid anything that is related to political books. You understand? If you don't know how to like stay careful or avoid, issues, just stay away from this kind of niches because you might be creating your content and you might not know that you've added the keyword in one of your metadata, and that can cause book blocking and can lead to account termination. So one niche again, sub niche that you should go into that is very safe in this biography is children biographies. You understand? That is to say, like this particular guy now, you can write a children biography about this particular guy. You understand? Inspiring. And one of the most craziest thing about this kind of children biography is that you don't have to write a lot of notes or a lot of pages. 40, 35 page, 60 page is enough. You can do hundreds of these and you'll be rest assured that you don't have issues. The only thing you need to avoid is to make sure that you don't have any word that will be trademarked in your 7 backend keywords, and you don't have the author name in your 7 backend keyword. You understand? So let me take for example, a lot of people argue about Ronaldo and Messi, but a lot of people are making money. A lot of wise publishers are making money just by publishing biography book and kid biography book about Ronaldo and Messi. Now let's take for example, we'll come to Amazon. Let's search for, let's say, Cristiano Ronaldo, or let's say, okay, Cristiano Ronaldo biography book. Now let's see. Okay, now these are books and people that have written book on Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. You understand? As you can see, this person is a self-published author, has 70 reviews. He's even running ads, and you see that this person is actually making about $12 a day. Now calculate $12 in 30 days. Calculate, that money with the Kindle version, with the paperback version, and maybe if he did hardcover with the hardcover version, you see that this particular guy will be making a lot of money. Now, if you come again, this particular person also is a self-published author, and you see again that they have written a book, a biography book about this particular person. And if you notice something about this particular book, you will see that this book is written from for age 7 to 11. You understand? Now, if you come down and you look at the subtitle, you see that Cristiano Ronaldo, the legend, inspiring story for young readers and kids, biography for book, biography book of CR7, one of the best soccer players. You understand? This book is actually making about 15 to 16 sales every single day. Just imagine that these people, they have about 20 biography books. They will be doing about $300 to $1,000 every single day. You understand? Just by publishing simple books like this. And if you scroll down, you see that this book is only 72 page. So you don't have to write long for you to make money. The niche is easy to write, easy to publish, but you just have to avoid that metadata issue. You get. Now, let's go to this particular book. Let's look at this book. Let's see. Let's open this book. Let's open this particular book. Let's go to the paperback version of that book. Let's go to the paperback version. And you see that this book is a bestseller. First of all, this particular book is a bestseller. And if you come down, what will surprise you is that this book is written by an independent publisher like you understand, who wants to make money on Amazon. You get. You see that they have optimized their book. This is what, like I'm telling people. There are some things you need to understand in this Amazon KDP business that a lot of gurus have not taught you. Even the course that you bought, they have not taught you. You get. They have not taught you. Optimization is the key to making a lot of money on Amazon. Now, if we go to this book and you look at the page, you see that we have only 40. This page is only 40. And this book is written for age 5 to 9. You are getting it now. And this book is very easy to write. If you look at this book, you see that this book is an illustration book. You get. Now, scroll down. Look at what we have. Just let's go to the Kindle version. Is it the Kindle version? Yes, look at it. Look at, look at pictures and some text. This is what DALI of ChatGPT can do this particular stuff for you. Very easy. And you'll be making a lot of money. The thing is, most people, the thing that is affecting a lot of publishers on Amazon is because they don't have someone to guide and show them how to do it. You might be watching this video right now and you'll be like, okay, I've seen a niche I want to publish on. Do you understand? And if I start publishing on this niche, I'll be making a lot of money. But the truth is, do you have the accurate information to publish on this particular niche? This is where guidance come in every single thing that you're doing. Any business, you need someone to guide you. You need someone to show you the. You need someone who has actually been there and is doing, like this particular book I'm showing you now. This book is written by an independent published author. Now, let's look at how much this book is making per day. Estimated sales per day is making 22. This book is actually making about $150 every single day. And I know that this book might be making more than that. Now, if we go to, let's go to the author central of this particular page. Let's see how many books they have. And the thing is, you don't even need to publish a lot of. Let's go to the hub. Okay. They only have 2 books. Is it only 2 books? Yes. This guy only have 2 books. An illustration book about Ronaldo, an illustration book about Messi. Just imagine that you know how to, publish this kind of. This book is a very, is a simple book for you to publish. Like this kind of book now is a simple book for you to publish, and you don't have to publish a lot of page. Just 40 page, 50 page, 35 pages, okay. You get. Just imagine that you know how to publish this kind of, and you look for 20 people that you will do an illustration book about, and that those particular book will be making $100 every single day. Let's just say you just did 10. $100 is $1,000 every single day that you make. Now let's calculate that to 30 days. Do you understand? That is $30,000 with just 10 books. Now, this is the possibility of Amazon. This business is powered by information. If you don't have it, you don't have it. You understand? So if you've been struggling in your Amazon KDP, look, go and get it. Get someone who can show you. That is why it's as if I am, cajoling people. Look, get this course because there is no way, you understand, your life will not change when you get the course. The information and, the effort that has been put to provide quality information for people to really strive in the Amazon KDP space is second to none. You get, it is second to none. This particular kind of book is very easy. You see that struggling that you'll be struggling and you'll be saying, if only my book will say, I will be living a better life. It's just information that you are missing. You get, it's just information that you are missing. Just information that you are missing. You get. So if you've actually watched this video to this point, first of all, make sure if you've not subscribed, subscribe. If you've not liked the video, like the video. Now, I've exposed to you a niche that you can start publishing on. Now, it is left for you to, decide if you will go and publish on this niche and make the most amount of money you can make on your Amazon KDP business, or you sleep on it, or you don't have the right information to venture into this niche, and you say, okay, I need someone who can guide me, and you want to use the link in the description of this video to actually get the ZTH Amazon KDP blueprint, to get the right information that will guide you on how to make this kind of money. The decision is yours. You get.